Hey guys, this is Jamie Edwards with SearchOrlandoWindermereHomes.com, and I want to share with you the sneaky real estate trick that I use as an investor and as a real estate agent to find properties that are off market. Let me just tell you, you may or may not have heard of this trick. If you haven't heard of it, there's a reason why, because it works and nobody really wants to share it. The other thing you may not have heard, if you have heard about it, most people don't use it because it just takes too much time. And somebody else would much rather just develop an app or pay some list broker hundreds of dollars for a list that who knows is really going to work. But anyway, so here's a property I want to show you. This is a property that I found. Oh, let me take a step back. So let me tell you how this works, all right? And then I can tell you how I can make it work for you. And if you don't want to or don't have the time to do it, that's fine. As a real estate agent, I'll do the work for you. But I'll talk a little bit about that later. So anyway, so here it is. It is an old tried and true, and it's nothing over the top. But I drive around the neighborhoods that I love or I love to target, and I just simply look for sale by owner signs. Yeah, it's that simple. I'm going to cover this property with you in just a second, but if you've seen one of these signs, there you go. House for sale. Right there. How about another one here? Here's another one I found. By the way, I found five the other day after taking my son to school. I found five for sale by owner signs and also vacant owner properties. Those are the best. Anyway, so let me just tell you, I found this house, all right, and this is the property appraisers. Anyway, so I drive down, I write down all the for sale by owner signs, I write down the phone numbers, I write down the addresses, I do my own research, and then I reach out to the sellers and I find out exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it. But here is the perfect example of a property that nobody knows about, and it's a hidden gem, and you will not be able to find it unless you actually drove by the property. So this is what the property looked like in December of 2006. Okay, that terracotta red, white accents, concrete, roof there, not concrete, but it's just a tall roof with looks like concrete slab. You got this big tree here, and this is what it looked like in 2006. When the current owner bought it, this is what it looked like. And I'll put them side by side so you guys can see them. It's really pretty cool. So take a look at this. That tree right here is this tree. Talk about just pure neglect. It just was left to grow and do its own thing. If you look here in the front window, you see this little bush right here underneath this window. Look over here. This bush is just gone all the way up. You can't even see the front door from this angle. Now, this is what it looked like when the current owner bought the property. And let me tell you about the property first so it gives you an idea. I'm not going to give you the exact address, but it is in the Audubon Park, Lou Garden area of Orlando, Florida. And it was built in 1952. It's a block home. Obviously, it's seen some better days, but the after pictures are going to show you the the great after pictures. This seller, or excuse me, this property owner seller, they're selling it, is looking to sell a property, but nobody knows about it. They did some amazing work on the inside, but because nobody knows about it, it's not, nobody's going to buy it. Anyway, it's a 3 bedroom, 1 bath. Remember, it's 1952 block home, almost 1,200 square feet under air, and it's a gem that nobody's found except me. Let me just tell you, this is what it looked like in 2006. This is what it looked like in 2015 when the property owner bought it. Let me show you what it looks like now. Bam! How about that? Look at that. Before on the right, after on the left. That bush that was right here that grew up through in front of that house, gone. Look at that. The little bush that was underneath this tree right here, gone. This bush over here on the right, cleaned up, trimmed up. You can't see this other bush in the front at the end of the driveway, but my gosh, what a day and night difference. And look at the roof. Clean the roof. So here it is. It's a great looking home. 3 bedroom, 1 bath house. All right, I'll show you some inside pictures, but let me show you why nobody knows about this property. You ready? So I dropped my son off from to school last week, right? And I'm driving through the neighborhood, and I'm like, wow, look at that property. And I found it, and this was out in the front yard. For sale by owner. Now, I know on some of these videos and stuff, people white out the addresses and whatnot and phone numbers. I didn't have to. The sun has completely bleached out this number. The sun has been hitting this on the west side and on the east side of the other side of the sign. You can't read the phone number. Who's going to buy this property? Nobody knows what it's worth. Nobody knows what they're selling it for. Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell you this. The owner bought the property when it looked like this for $120,000 in August of 2015. Right now they're asking $175,000 for it, and it's still below market value. And once again, nobody else knows about it. They're basically trying to sell this property, but they're not making any headway. So anyway, I get so excited. I just want to show you this. So I took several different pictures to show you that this is true. So this is the actual sign as you're driving by the property. Oh, let me tell you, most real estate agents, if they can't grab the phone number without getting out of the car, they're not going to get out of the car. They're just not going to do it. An investor, they're going to get out of the car. They're going to walk around the property. Let me show you what the so I showed you what the house looks like. Here's what it looked like from the other angle. Once again, I did not white out the numbers or nothing. For sale by owner. Who do I call? I don't know. I don't know who to call. It's amazing. It's simply amazing. You don't know who to call because there's no number on the sign. I was like, okay, well, Jamie, maybe that's true. Now, here's another image. This is with me standing on the sidewalk, looking towards a house, and once again, no phone number. There's 3 pictures of the property with no phone number on it, and here's a bigger one across the street. Look at this. How do I sell this property? I want to sell this property. Well, call me. It was like that bad Call Me song, whatever that was that came out a couple years ago. Anyway, so this property is amazing. So let me just show you that you've seen the before. Here's the old before in August of 2015. You've seen now what it looks like now. Bam. Right? This is going to blow your mind. Can't believe nobody knows about this property. Whoops, I just expanded that. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to bring that puppy down. All right, so let's take a look at what it looked like in the kitchen. All right. So let's get rid of this exterior image. So here is the kitchen. Nice. Talk about 1950s, look to it. Man, yellowish tinge everywhere. I don't know if they were smokers or not smokers. Let's get rid of that kitchen. Let's show you this other kitchen image. Look at this puppy. Remember, this is what it looked like in August of 2015. Can you imagine that? You got the nice flower pattern here on these shelves. You got the paper towel dispenser here. Who knows how many things have been on this counter. It's just looking miserable. So I did tell you the seller did a great job, right? We saw the outside of the pictures. Outside pictures. Look what they did on the kitchen on the inside. I'm going to show you side by side. It's going to knock your socks off. Bam. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Cleaned up the floor, put in new flooring here, cleaned up the cabinets, put in a new countertop, edge that looks like with stainless steel here all around the edge, kind of keeping that 50s retro style. Clean this all up, clean that up, put a new sink in, new basin, new faucet. These windows are really hard to replace because they don't make them anymore, and it's very, very expensive. But look at the paint, the nice gray going against the white. And this is what it looked like in 2015, August 2015. What are we in May of 2016? So not less than a year. Still hasn't sold. Nobody knows about it. Amazing. So that's just the kitchen. Does that blow your mind or what? I want to keep these around because those are really incredible to show. I also want to show you the old family room. Take a look at this. This is amazing. All right, here we go again. So, August 2015, this is the front window looking out into the street, and I took the picture of the property right from here. Remember that big tree that was growing up in front of the house? This is it right here. We got these drapes. We got this ugly drape over here, rips, tears through it, right? Got this ugly wood floor, looks like carpet padding on top of it along with carpet. Once again, a yellowish tinge. Ugh! Horrible, just horrible. Who wants to even look at that, right? So that's just ugly no matter how you cut it, right? So let's take a look at another image of this puppy. Here's a front door looking out onto the street. Here's that big tree. Let me expand this so you can see. Oh, let's knock. You won't believe me when I tell you this, but this is gross. So you got this front door. You got the door going out front. You got the street out here. You got that. You got that tree right here. Here's the carpet again. It's the same room, just at a different angle. But look at all how dirty the carpet is. Anybody want to take a guess at what color the carpet used to be? It's right here. Look at that. It's like a green. It's like an emerald green. Can you imagine what sat here or what had to go on the rug and the carpet to make it look like this when its original color was right here? It's disgusting. But that's what as investors we look for. We look for it. So let me show you another great before and after picture. This one's going to knock your socks off. All right, so I'm going to put the before picture on the left. Amazing. All right, let me show you what the after picture looks like. All right, here you go. Check this out. The picture on the left, this one with the wooden floor and the ugly carpet and the green we just talked about, is this one over on the right. Amazing. Look at that. Before and now after. This seller did an incredible job, but because nobody knows it's for sale, it's just sitting there. By the way, this is the kitchen. Remember where the oven used to sit? The old oven used to sit right here. Here's this wall with this window. All right, with this dark wood. Here's this wood right here, cleaned up. Here's that window. Here's this door. Here's this door. Here's this wall that's all white and stained. Here's these gray walls and this beautiful wooden floor they just completely brought back. Now you're going to tell me who wouldn't want to live in this house? 3-bedroom, 1-bath, area zip code 32803, 1952 block home. Golly, what a deal! And they're trying to sell it for 175. It's still in the market, but nobody knows about it. But look at that, before, after. I wish I had the exact image to show you guys, but this is as close as I can get. Amazing. All right, so those are the two pictures I have of the inside, right? I think I got another one, right? I got the kitchen. I got the interior, right? I thought I had another image. No, I just had the exterior image. So anyway, so once again, let me just tell you, this is how I found the property. I'm driving by, I'm blowing by the property. Bam, I see the for sale by owner sign. Pull over on the side of the road, no number. I'm like, I gotta get to this appointment. I had to come back the next day to grab this information. All right, so these for sale by owner signs are low hanging fruit. Most people don't know about it and they just drive by. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to prove to you that the seller doesn't know what they're doing. The seller doesn't know how to market it. So let's go to Craigslist, right? I'm going to show you exactly. That's what I was going to show you. So we all know Craigslist. Here's Orlando, Florida. All right, real estate for sale. And I'm going to punch in the name of the street. And I'm going to show you if it's for sale or not. Craigslist, right? Everybody uses Craigslist for real estate. Nothing found for that search. All words must match. All right, fine. Let's just take away the dry part. Maybe I missed it, right? Here's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. Here's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, right? For $1,251, $250,000. The one I found, $175,000. That's why I told you. The one I found, it's under market. Nobody's paying attention to it, but I can get you in the property. So let's go to another for sale by owner place. It's a BY owner, buy owner, right? So I'm just going to punch this in. I'm going to punch in the zip code, 32803. All right, it pops down. This is so cool. I'm so glad you guys checking this out, man. All right, it's loading. It's loading. I don't know. Here we go. All right, here we go. So it's loading up in zip code. I keep saying area code 32803. In zip code 32803, we have 202 results. You can see that right here. Right, 202 results. All right. So this is for sale by owner, right? And then I'm gonna talk to you about something else. Another real estate investor trick. Finding vacant homes. It's by drive-bys. Anyway. So here we go. Here we go. Here's one on the same road, right? Here's a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,038 square feet, right? For 200 grand. All right, a 2 bedroom, 1 bath. What's this one? This one is a 3 bedroom, 1 bath, almost 1,200 square feet. And I already showed you the interior images of this property, right? So amazing. Remember the wood floor? That's great. Remember the kitchen? Incredible, right? So here it is. So this is what the inside of the property looks like. So this one right here, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,038 square feet. This isn't it. Okay, so Jamie, you're crazy. It's got to be on for sale by owner. Okay, let's give that a whirl. Maybe I'm lying. Orlando. I always have to spell Orlando in my head. Maybe it's just me. Oh, what's that say? We're sorry, we cannot find this street in Orlando. That's interesting. This one found 202 results. For sale by owner found nothing. That's interesting. All right. That's, well, you know what? Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. You're right. I only search by the name. Let's search by the zip code. Let's see what. Hold on. That was the entire zip code. For sale by owner just told me we hate when we get an address wrong, but yet it just told me to do what? Enter in a zip code. All right. No minimum, no maximum, any bedroom count, any bath count. All right. Let's just do it again. This is live, so you guys can see it all. I'm not here. Down. Same error message. So on for sale by owner, not there. On buy owner, not even on the list. On Craigslist, found one that's overpriced. 2 bedroom, 1,251 square feet for $250,000. This one, $175,000. Anyway, so I want to show you this. This is real cool. So this is for sale by owner. You gotta, if you're interested in this, by the way, you're interested in this property, here's my number right here, 321-297-6044. Well, I'm going to close. I don't know. I want you to show you the property again. So Jamie Edwards, 321-297-6044, or the website. Now, let me tell you how investors use this same drive-by scenario and make bucks. All right? All right. So don't tell anybody about this one. All right? It's the same principle. We do for sale by owner. We drive by. We look for these cute little signs. We look for these, and then we go by. Oh, hey, let me show you this one. I found this one. This is one of the five I found the other day. Find this sign right here. So I make the right. I make the turn, and guess what I found around the corner? Bam! Another house. By the way, this one's all fixed up. Looked it up. Not on MLS. Same thing. Not on Craigslist. Not anywhere near. It's amazing. This works. All right. So let me show you this. So I was driving around, same neighborhood, 2 streets over, and I found what an investor loves: a house they can't see. So this is a house. Obviously, take a look at this. You can't even see the front door. Same thing, just overgrowth all over the place. You can't even pull into the driveway. You got trees in front of it. You can't even see into this window. You can't even go in there. That's one image of it. So this is a vacant house. This is something I'm tracking down. Here's another one. The great thing about these properties is somebody's just abandoned these properties. They either owe back taxes on it, or somebody inherited the property, both, or who knows what's going on. But these things are deals. So I find them for investors. I find them for people that just want to own a decent house that's in a good neighborhood, with some great access to it, and they want a deal. So anyway, so here's this property. I just, like I said, I want to show you that. This is something, if you're interested in, do it yourself. But if you don't have the time, shoot me an email, or better yet, shoot me a text at my number, 321-297-6044. You can obviously log into the site to look for properties at search OrlandoWindermereHomes.com. This is what the site looks like. You can just, hit search, and it'll start searching properties. If you're interested, by the way, there's one for 30 mil. So just reach out to me at 321-297-6044. Name is Jamie Edwards. I'm more than happy. I keep on sharing these sneaky real estate tricks for investors. As a recovering investor, I still invest, and as a real estate agent, and I'm more than happy to work with you. Give me a call or shoot me a text at 321-297-6044, or start looking for properties at searchorlandowindermerehomes.com. All right, this is Jamie. I look forward to sharing the next trick with you, and we'll talk soon. All right, take care.